Day 124 of devotional message is titled Secrets to Longevity. 1. By Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Our texts of devotion are taken from Ecclesiastes 3, verses 1 to 8, and it reads, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace." Memory verse: a time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. Ecclesiastes 3:7. Message: I am 84 years old. I have been born again for 53 years. And by God's grace, I have been the General Overseer of RCCG for 45 years. To the glory of God, I'm still working tirelessly for my daddy, even at my age. I have remained a strong Christian, and the church has continued to grow by God's grace. Over the next few days, I will share some secrets about longevity with you and tell you how to remain on God's path for your life without going astray. The first secret to longevity is knowing when to hide, when to fight, and when to run. Many Christians think that because they are in Christ, they never have to hide. After all, the one with all power is backing them up. This is why many believers have not stayed on the path that God has set before them and have ended their race prematurely. In 1 Kings 17:1, after Elijah told the king that there would be no rain until he commands it, it was God himself who told him to go and hide. There will always be a time to hide if you are going to last long. Elijah had proclaimed himself as the only one who could bring the rain back, so naturally, I believe that there would have been a lot of pressure on him to command the rain to return. Therefore, rather than facing that pressure, he had to go into hiding. Whenever you notice that there will be pressure on you to say certain things or take some actions prematurely or without specific instruction from God, you should go into hiding. For instance, no matter how pressured I feel to speak before elections in Nigeria or when something significant happens, I always keep silent if God has not yet spoken. This is why people still want to hear what I have to say after all these years, because they know that it will be from God. Another time to hide is when brethren try to fight you. God never supports Christians fighting each other. Rather, we are to love one another, which is what differentiates us from unbelievers. John 13:34-35. Therefore, to ensure that you do not get into fights with brethren who are trying to pick fights with you, don't respond to them. Rather, go into hiding. May God give you the wisdom to hide yourself when required, so that you can stay the course and fulfill His perfect will for your life. Pray point. Father, please give me the wisdom to know when to hide. Trust you are blessed by this devotional. Like and share with others. God bless you.